us, Lord, that we are blessed to be alive on this first Wednesday of February. And so we thank you. Thank you for watching over us as we have gone through the month of January. Thank you for watching over us as we slept last night. Thank you again for awakening us in our right minds. Can I say it again, Lord? Thank you again for awakening us in our right minds. Continue, Lord, to bless all the ladies that you have brought to this platform this morning. You know every need, and you are not only knowledgeable, but you're able to do something about it. So I pray, Lord, that you would reach down with mercy and love and compassion and continue to bring healing to bodies, minds, spirits, finances, whatever the needs, you are well able to supply. Thank you again for the privilege and the freedom and the technology that you have provided, where we can come together once a week in this space to be rejuvenated and be refreshed to face the challenges of the days ahead. Thank you again. Again, we say you are welcome in this space. In Jesus' name, amen. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome again to Let's Talk. Okay, it's Black History Month, so let's welcome each other beginning with this phrase or this introduction. I am a Black woman and I am. And one adjective. Begin. Let's go. Not everybody one time. Give you thumbs up. I'll call you. I am a Black woman and I am. I'll begin since you're taking so long. I am a Black woman and I am strong. Go on, Maureen.
I am a Black woman and I'm proud.
All right. Next. Jenilyn.
I am a Black woman and I am resilient.
Very good. Ivy.
I am a Black woman and I am creative.
Good. Phyllis. Unmute. Unmute, Phyllis.
I'm a Black woman and very happy. You know,
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Eunice.
I am a Black woman and I'm confident.
Good, Andrea.
I'm a Black woman and I'm excited to be alive.
Good, Edith.
I'm a Black woman and I'm resourceful.
Norma Williams. Unmute, unmute, unmute. Unmute, Norma.
Of course.
Unmute, Norma Williams.
It's that way.
I'm a Black woman and I'm resourceful.
Yes, okay, Robin.
I'm a Black woman and I have courage.
Good. Okay, Miss Curtis, unmute for us, please.
I am a Black woman and I'm beautiful.
Ah, that's true. Okay, Norma Esti.
Say it out loud, I'm Black and I'm proud.
Okay, what about Pat? Okay, good.
I'm an awesome Black woman.
All right, wonderful. So it's Black women remember to smile. That's by Nelson Mandela. You know him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did he say?
Remember to smile.
Remember
Okay.
to smile.
Well, let's do that right now. And Kyle, are you ready to take the smiles of Black women at the beginning of Black History Month? Out there, where are you? Get in this picture. All right. Well, second part, are you coming in the picture? All right. Good.
Here we go. In
Count us
5,
down.
4, 3, 2, 1. Got it.
All right. Good. All right. So remember to smile. And listen to this by Mae Jemison. You know who she was? Who is she?
Black
Dr.
woman.
Mae Jemison.
Astronaut.
That's right. First female Black astronaut. She said, never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. Let that marinate. Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. That marinated?
Yeah.
Okay. What you understand by that, Jenalyn?
Even if people put you down, it is because they are, I don't know, they have the limited imagination. They can't think any higher than that.
All right. What you
So
think that means,
yeah.
Edith?
You set your own boundaries.
I
Nobody
like the
else.
way you said that.
Set your own boundaries.
I like it. I like it. In other words, don't let anybody stop you.
Yes.
You know your
Okay.
own values.
That's
Yeah.
right. Don't let anybody stop you. You
Sky's the
continue to
limit.
do what you know you need to do. Going up the naysayers, that's life. Don't let them discourage you, okay? You keep on keeping on. Well, today is National Frozen Yogurt Day.
What?
National Frozen Yogurt Day. How many of you
Yogurt.
like yogurt? We talked about yogurt some episodes back. How many of you like yogurt?
I don't like it.
Okay, you don't like it, but we talked about yogurt and we talk about how it is good for gut health. We talked a little bit, so go back, look at that episode, research it. And so because yogurt is something that is good for you, let's make a yogurt parfait. Write it down, make a yogurt parfait. What's a parfait, by the way?
Custard or something.
Okay, it's a frozen dessert. And normally, what's in a parfait beside the yogurt?
Milk.
Something crunchy in the yogurt. You'll have some crunchy like granola. Kyle, do you have a picture
Granola.
of a parfait?
Granola.
For those who don't like, and
Parfait.
you always put some fruit in, some berries, and they layer it. Okay, if Kyle could pull up quick a picture for those who may not know. You've seen it, but you may not know that was the name. A yogurt parfait. That's it. Okay, a layer of yogurt. You could have berries. You have your crunch, your granola, and then you layer it straight to the top. All right, make one and send a picture to me. And I need to interject again. Sometimes you say, but I don't eat that. Well, make it for somebody else in your household. Okay? Because I know what I'm going to hear. I don't eat that. No. Make it for somebody else. Remember, we share. Yes. It's not all about me. Okay, we share. So you're learning to make something new. It's learning to make something new. Now, last week we had use your leftover vegetables and make something new. Reuse. Okay, a few of you sent in yours. Let's see what you did.
You see the charger for the
Okay, whose is that at the top there? Share with us.
Oh, that's mine. They are the vegetable I have in there is pop choy.
All right.
And I added some lentils to give it a little body and seasoned it. And so it is a pop choy patty / fritters.
Okay. All right, next one.
That's mine. That's a potato and carrot soup. and it tastes delicious. Even
it
my oldest
looks
boiled it in the pot twice.
It looks good, that creamy soup. Okay, you blended it?
Now I mash it, and
Okay.
it boil like that. I just keep mashing it. And it boil.
Yes. Okay, next one.
Okay, we had Napa cabbage left over. And
Mhm.
since it was going into the weekend and we're preparing for Sabbath, I just cooked that up with carrots and all other stuff that we had in the house and just use that as for the like our weekend vegetable dish.
Like a stir fry. Yes, yes. Okay, mine. As you know, we did soup the following week, so I still had a little okra soup left over. I had half a packet of carrot and sweet peas. So I say, what can I make? I said, let me get the pancake mix down, and you would normally add banana or something to it. And I threw all of those in, and something came out like a pancake. And it was good. Okay, so I used my okra soup and leftover carrots and peas. And that's throw something together. And that's what it came out, right? With the pancake mix. Yes. So thank you again for trying the projects and submitting them to me. Now, we are working this year on SMART goals. S meaning what? What is the S? Specific.
Specific.
It has to be specific. What are you going to do? What is important to you? That's what the S is. The M is what?
Measurable.
It has to be measurable. How are you going to measure your success? How are you going to know when you achieve your goal? That's what measurable there. What's the A?
Attainable.
Attainable. What are you hoping to achieve? What you hoping to achieve? How will you accomplish this? What about the R?
Relevant.
Is this goal worthwhile? Don't just set a goal. Is it worthwhile? How will achieving this goal help you? Does it fit your value? Any value to you? And the T, of course, is what?
Timely.
When are you going to accomplish this goal? How long are you going to give yourself? And because we are going to do short, SMART goals, this isn't like when you're growing up, I want to go to college. This is not years. We are taking little bites, little chunks, because we know when we do it in chunks, we accomplish things quicker. So we set a SMART goal. You should have set your SMART goal for January, and I said we would report today. What report do you have? You may not have completed it, some may not, and you may want to continue it in February, and some may have completed. Anybody wants to share? What was your SMART goal? Clearing throat instead of SMART. Well, let me talk since I'll share my SMART goal. I have had a problem getting up off the floor when I sit down. I have to hold on to a chair, a table, or something, or tell Kabi, Kyle, y'all pull me up. Because I had difficulty getting up without the assistance of holding on to a chair or something, I say. So I said that for myself. I said, I need to be able to get up off the floor without holding on to anything again. Because arthritis would kill killing you. And I started to practice. And today I can sit down and get up without holding on. The other day, my granddaughter was here and I could sit down and teach. By the way, I taught her how to play jacks. You know, last week we talked about opening. I said, come here, girl. And I found some rocks. Some rocks I had for decorations. Until ping pong ball and sat on the floor and was able to get up. So yes, my SMART goal was accomplished. Thanks.
Okay, I will read. May
Come
I
on, Jenna. You got jealous after I shared mine, so get
No,
started.
no, it's not just jealous. I was cool. I was nervous.
Oh,
So I get courage, not. So I just read to my action plan and you'll see. My action plan, the goal is to read through the Bible in a year and complete reading at least 5 books of the New Testament by the end of January into February. And so I added, how will I measure my success? At least 5 books will be read at that time that I gave. Steps to achieving my goal, I will adjust my morning schedule. If needs be, I will read at night. I'll read the same time I'm studying my Sabbath school lesson. And obstacles that may arise, awaken too late, or how will I respond? I'll fit it into the day. Sleepy, or I might be sleepy when reading, so I'll use an audio Bible. And the helpful tools was my alarm and my habit tracker. And I am proud to say I have read more than 5 books.
whoa.
So I have accomplished it.
Okay. Anybody else? What was your SMART goal? How are you doing? Ivy, getting excited? Go on. Unmute for us, please. Go on.
My SMART goal now, hearing your SMART goal and Sheldon's SMART goal, my SMART goal seems more long-term into getting my business off the ground, and I have projection as what I want to make each month and what I need to do to get there. And then another SMART goal we had talked about. Now I have really been working on that last one with the food store.
Yes.
I think I have that down packed. I've been going to the food store less and spending less money, but I'm able to still sustain the meals in my house.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so I hope you're listening to the SMART goals, because it may be something you need to do for February SMART goal. One more person. Eunice.
Okay. My SMART goal was to read through the book of Revelation.
Okay.
Yes. And how would I measure it? By ensuring that one chapter is read each day and that I have read all 22 chapters. Was it attainable? Yes. I read one chapter each day and I was able to complete all 22 chapters. And because I'm going to reread Revelation
Okay.
for clarification.
Yeah.
So, and time bound. It was, I
Yes.
started the 9th of January and I say I've completed the last
Yeah.
day in January. So I'm starting over.
Good.
Good.
Very good. May I suggest read a commentary to give more light on it this time round? Okay? Commentary to enlighten. Okay, somebody else was jumping out of your seat, wanted to share your SMART goal. Edith, that was you?
No.
That was
No, it wasn't me.
Althea, that was you? No? Okay, so chop, get started on your SMART goal. You're behind, you're late, you're tardy. Get started, because we start today on February SMART goal. We have some people ongoing and they may want to tack on now that they know SMART goals are chewable, biteable things you need for you, okay? You need for you. So think of something that's important to make a change in your life. And work on that for the month of February. Please, I beg, set a SMART goal. Okay, these are short, measurable things you need for your life. SMART goals. Chop, get started, because our goal this year is to be what?
Intentional and consistent.
And
consistent.
That has to do with your SMART goal as well.
Yeah.
Intentional and consistent. So at the end of February, or the beginning of March when we report on February SMART goal. I hope everyone would be on board. Okay, so now, thanks for small things. Any small thing you don't normally give thanks for that you thought of? Okay, Janelyn, hot off the bench.
I'm giving thanks for a very small thing that I would not even recognize. I remember one morning I was outside watering, and there's this, it's very lonely on the road, and this lone man was coming down, and I was getting antsy and say, I better draw near to the gate and go inside. And then the man smiled, and I say, thank God for smiles, because smiles can turn around things.
Right.
And smiles can diffuse the change of
That's
your
right,
mood.
it does.
If you have a
Oh, yeah.
negative,
That's
it
right.
can bring on a
This is
positive
small
thing.
change.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Good.
good.
Anybody else? A small thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
No small things?
Yeah.
Go on, Norma, ST.
About a year or so ago, the doctor told me that my sugar level had risen, and I am at the borderline of being diabetic. And I bought a little box of those things that you use to prick your finger. And when I don't do it very often, it hasn't gotten any worse. But I just started thinking when I did it Tuesday evening, I said, oh my goodness, just a prick of the finger, just a little smack of blood can make the difference between,
Life and death.
Thank you.
Yes,
And I'm thankful for that. I'm
getting
thankful
information. Okay. And my small thing I thought of, thank the Lord for paper towels. I use them a lot. Use them even to wipe the sweat off my face. So I thank the Lord for paper towels. A small thing that I take for granted. Okay, don't forget to look for small things and to give big thanks for it. Don't take the small things. They're not just there. They make life a little bit easier and we take it for granted. Now, why are we wearing red? I'm sorry out there. I'll have to take that. Go on.
Well, I think I mentioned before that my aunt had passed away.
Mhm.
The day when she passed away, one of my cousins created a group. So there's about maybe 15 or 20 cousins in the group.
Mhm.
And it just amazed me how we just worked together
Yes.
to get her first funeral done and put away, that everybody had their little part in it. And then we came together and got that portion done. Now they're planning for her burial in Jamaica. So just a little thing. And that a lot of these cousins, we normally don't interact as well as I don't know all of them. But this was a time that we got together. I met some of them and we worked together, and we decided that we're going to keep that line going.
That's right. So death brought unity in the family. It does most of the time.
Yeah,
Most of the
time, yeah.
So now why did I ask you all to wear red? Anybody?
Valentine's Day.
It's a love month.
I know that's what you were thinking, but Valentine. Somebody, when I spoke to her, said, I said, well, I gave her a little hint. No, it's not nothing to do with Valentine's today.
What?
Okay, that's not why I asked you.
But
tomorrow is known as National Wear Red Day. But since we have Let's Talk Today, tomorrow is National Wear Red Day. Why? To bring attention to heart health. Bring attention to heart health. Because that is the leading leading death cause of Americans. And did you know that it is also the number one killer of women.
For women?
Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer for women. So we wear red today to be seen. Can't help but see us, right? That's why red. To be seen, to be heard, and to make an impact, and to be counted. To be counted. And so I'm going to share with us this morning some of the ways we can prevent coronary heart diseases. Please pay attention.
Yes, I think I need that.
These, please pay attention and note what you need to adjust for you. Do it. Remember, it is the #1 killer for women. #1, eat a healthy, balanced diet. That's what we are trying to get Let's Talk ladies to do. Eat your vegetables. You're going to see what else we're going to add as our goal. Don't take it lightly. Don't just eat a lot of carbs. You can't just eat a lot of dumpling or rice. Or you have to eat, make sure it's balanced. Be more physically active. I say this, I talk to myself. You gotta get up and move. You have to, whatever it looks like for you. Walking is one of the best things you could do. Keep to a healthy weight. Let's watch our weight. You have to watch your weight. Give up smoking. I hope we don't smoke. If you do, give it up. It says reduce your alcohol consumption. Well, I would advise stay away from that. Keep your blood pressure under control. You have to keep it under control. You can't let just, okay, I go from that, I go down to #8. Take your prescribed medicine. Please do not wait for your pressure to go up, then you go and look for your medicine. Take your prescribed, that's why we have doctors, okay? They know a little bit more than you. They study the body and what we need. Keep your diabetes under control. So whatever you need to do that, to help to prevent you having coronary heart disease, please, I beg you, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. That's why we are wearing red this morning. To be seen, to be counted, to be heard, and to make an impact. Help others. Tell other women in your lives. Share with them these 7 things. If you know they're doing something, to share with them. Try to help yourself again. Again, we say this month is Black History Month, and the theme of this month highlights the work of Black experience. The theme is African American and labor. African American and labor. We will unpack this in next week's episode. So think about how work impacted you from a child until now. Work and its impact, the Black experience. We'll, as I said, unpack that next week. Now, our goal and challenge for this month, you will set a tracker, February's tracker. I ask you to print it. I hope you did, February's tracker. So you could put at the top of that, what are we tracking this month? Remember, we track what last month?
Vegetables.
So that means you keep eating it. That didn't go away, right? Eat it daily. Remember, go back to the coronary heart health. Eat healthy. You keep that. All that we are doing, we're not playing with it and dabbling and leave it. This for real. This is what? Lifestyle. Become a lifestyle. This month, drink 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. Now, I was supposed to bring my bottle of water in here. You know your bottle of water. If you are like me, that's how I drink my water. Buy the bottle and I drink it. That bottle is 2 cups. So about how much of that you need?
4.
Okay, 4, 6, 8, okay, 3. Now tell me, what are some suggestions you can give us how to get in this amount of water in the day? Any suggestions?
Put flavors in it. Good morning, ladies.
Okay,
You
no,
could
don't put
flavors
any
in it.
flavors in it. I'm not going to take that, Demi. No. I want
Lime, no
pure water.
cucumber.
But don't put anything in it. Wait, Demi. Don't put anything in it.
Okay.
Okay, so what we pure water. What are we going to do? What are some suggestions?
One thing, first thing as you get up, have some water. Whether you're going to take 1 cup or 2 cups. First thing, I always do 2 cups, that's 16 ounces. And you can have a cup half an hour or so before you eat.
Okay. All right. I drink water. I drink water first thing in the morning. After I have my worship and everything. I keep water at my bedside. I drink water. Okay. So yes, Andrea.
No, I said I was going to I guess what you said. I drink a cup of warm water first thing in the morning.
Okay.
And then I drink room temperature. After that, I drink. It's like when you're making tea, instead of putting sugar in tea bag and stuff, I just drink a cup of warm water.
Yeah, Demi was saying put cucumber in the water.
Yeah.
Well, that's healthy veggie. Yes, you have what is called, I think they call it veggie water or something, where they put cucumber and parsley and stuff in the water. Yeah, that's good, Demi. Or some fruit. Yeah, it's called fruit or vegetable infused water. When I went to Dubai, they served that in the hotel as breakfast. That's what I drank. They use it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, my suggestion, or one of them could be, all the water you're going to drink for that day, you could put it in a container. Right?
Yes,
Thermos or water bottle that can hold that 6 cups of water. And so you will know by the end of the day, did I empty that?
Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Another thing you could do like me, I drink bottled water, actually buy cases of bottled water. You can take out your 3 bottles of water, put it on your kitchen counter. And at the end of the day, those 3 bottles should have been used. So you have to do things that remind us and encourage us to drink water. Don't leave it to your mind to say, did I drink today? Did I drink them? So do something that works for you so that you get in the amount of water.
And Blanche, it is recommended that people at our age do not wait to feel thirsty. Because at our age, sometimes we don't get thirsty, but you know you need the water. Just drink the water.
Coming right up, we got to meet that word thirsty in a few minutes. Give me a few seconds. So let's look at some benefits then of drinking water. There are at least 7 we want to look at. 1, it keeps your body at normal temperature. It helps joints, spinal cord, and tissues. You know, I have arthritis. Some of you are like me. We need to keep our joints fluid. Okay, you have to drink the water. Gets rid of waste in the body. Okay, helps manage body weight. All this going to come up in a minute. Prevents dehydration. Reduces risk of constipation and kidney stones. A lot of people saying they're constipated. Drink your water. It will reduce constipation because you know some of the medications we take cause constipation. So we have to drink the water to get rid of constipation. Increase water intake improves your mood. So if you're always cranky and miserable, that's a Jamaican adjective. From my husband, increase water intake and it will improve your mood. So that tracker is for you to track your water intake, just like we did with the vegetables. Track your water. So at the end of the day, look, did I get that amount? Let's do a water quiz, and we're going to cover some of the things mentioned before. Now, do you know the answers to these? Question says, you should drink at least 8 glasses of water per day. Is that true or false?
False. True.
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 Huh?
That's true.
That's
All 6.
true, at least 60. Let's say the word least. Okay.
At least.
All right. Number 2, how much of their water do people typically get from food? Do you know how much water you get from foods? How much percent?
Oh,
About
about
10%.
20.
20%.
20.
20. So you see, you can't just depend on eating foods to get your water, right? You have to take in additional water. Question number 3. Exercise in hot, humid conditions can make you dehydrated in as little as how many minutes?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
20. It says 30. Okay.
Yeah,
In at least 30 minutes. That's how quickly you could become dehydrated during exercising. So be aware of that you need to stay hydrated. While exercising, most people should break for water often. Every 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes you should break. Okay, the next question reads, which of the following drinks is the most dehydrating?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Most dehydrating, alcohol. The amount of fluid you need to stay properly hydrated depends on what?
Age.
All of it depends on your age. Go back to that again, please. It depends on your age. It depends on your health. It depends on the weather. You know, when it's very, very hot, if you are outside, I should add that conditional clause, if you drink much more and eat much more. Okay. Now, number 7, how much water does the average adult lose every day naturally? Do you know how much you lose?
About 5 cups.
5 cups.
When I heard this and read this, 10 cups of water. Couldn't believe it.
Oh, yeah.
You see why we have to drink water? Because tell me before we go any further, how are we losing that water?
Urine
and what? Sweat.
Yeah.
That's right. So the more we sweat, if you're a heavy sweater like me, that's the more water you're losing. Okay? So we have to put it back in. And again, with urination, some of these tablets we take, my hypertensive medication causes me to urinate. So we have to put the fluid in. All right, next question. You may be dehydrated if your urine looks like
like
apple juice.
Concentrated apple juice. If it looks like corn, you are in trouble. The clearer your urine is, that tells you your hydration state. Okay? Look at your pee. And it'll tell you your hydration state. If it's clear, yes. Now, we do know medication sometimes cause your urine to look a little different.
Yeah.
As much liquid to flush.
I'm
Okay. Drinking water can help you lose weight. Is that true or
true?
That is true. Why is that true?
Because you feel full.
That's right. That's right. You tend to eat less. You'll tend to eat less because you feel full. Okay, next one. You should avoid drinks and snacks with sodium when you're trying to rehydrate. Is that true or false?
True.
That is false. Why?
Why?
Because you're going to take in more
Remember the
water.
athletes, if you're an athlete and you're out
You need
there
to
and you're
balance.
exercising, what do they drink?
Sport drink.
Gatorade.
Sports drink, sports
Sports
drink, and the sports drink have the salt to rehydrate them. Yes, so they need it.
Sweating out your pores, you're sweating out the salt in your body. so you have
That's right.
to-
That's right. Need to put the salts back in during or after exercise. Okay. And also, what sodium does, it trigger thirst. Another thing I do if I know I'm not thirsty and I should drink some water, I'll eat some nuts or some dry crackers to trigger my desire or the need for drinking water. That's a trick I do for me too. That's a trick. Eat some popcorn, like popcorn. Sit down, eat some popcorn, have a bottle of water, and I'm sure I'm going to get it in. Okay, next question. You can't drink too much water while exercising.
False.
That is false. Yes, you can drink too much water. People don't normally do it, but yes, there is a possibility. Next question. Water helps your body remove waste, move nutrients, cushion joints, or all of the above.
All the
All of the above.
All of the above. Water does all of that. What about which of the following is an early warning sign of dehydration? Which one of those?
All of the above.
Breathing slow. All of the above.
All of the above.
The early sign is the church.
Yes.
Or all the others come with it, but first you're going to feel thirsty.
Yeah.
So that's an early sign. So if you're saying you're thirsty, you need to get some hydration. Okay? Water is usually as good for rehydration as sports drinks that have electrolytes. Is that true or false?
True.
That's true. That's true. That's true. What about what percentage of your body weight is water?
75 to 95.
It's 55%. 75%. So our bodies have 10 to 12 gallons of water. Okay, mostly made up of water, lots of water. Okay, so everybody wrote that down, that's our goal this month.
Drink
Is
a lot of
what?
water. Drink lots of water.
Oh,
That's not the goal, drink lots of water.
Drink 6 to 8.
Drink 6 to 8. Everybody wrote that down in your, and at the top of your tracker, track it. You know what that does? It gives you, that's a small little smart goal. I have to keep track, so you have to do it. That's what happened. And don't forget, when I gave us a challenge of vegetables, fruit was included. Okay, so make sure eat your fruit. Also eat your fruit with it. I didn't separate it because I know most of us have problems eating the veggies, but we more or less don't have any problems with the fruit. I noted that the apple has 84% water in it. Didn't realize apple had so much water. Normally think of watermelon as the water fruit. And the banana has 74% water in it. Didn't realize that. And broccoli, didn't realize this, has 91% water.
It's pure water.
Didn't realize that.
That is pure water.
We know kids need plenty of fluids, so please see that your kids you get fluids. Why?
And they eat, they get dehydrated quicker.
Yes, because they're more active, very, very active. So make sure your kids stay hydrated. And older adults who have health conditions need to especially make sure you're drinking the amount of water you need. And some adults, the older they get, they lose their sense of thirst.
Yeah.
So they don't feel thirsty.
Thirsty.
So they don't drink.
That is me.
Okay, and that could lead to dehydration. And then studies say the heavier you are, the more water you need. So pay attention to that. All right. Everybody's good on the water?
Yes.
You're good to go. There's some of you I know who do this, so this is a walk in the park for you. Okay, so help somebody else. Your neighbor, your cousin, your friend, your best friend, help them to get on board too. All right. So let's see now what Isaiah 43 verse 2 tells us. When you pass through the waters, what's the promise?
I will be with you.
What water is that?
Problems.
Problems. Troubles.
Troubles. Anybody having any trouble? Yeah. Okay. So before we close, oh Kyle, thank you. When you pass through the waters, I want to share with you how my passing through the waters and God with you, these texts are real for me. Okay. On what today is Wednesday, on Monday, while I was kneeling at my bed praying, and by the way, I pray for all of you. I call you by name. Do that for me. I call you by name. I do. While I was kneeling at my bed praying, my phone rang. I don't answer my phone when I'm in devotions, but I have to stop the ringing. So I stopped praying and I looked over to see who was calling. It was my oldest son, Kavi. Well, I must answer my children. So I'm still kneeling down and I answered, hello, Mommy. Melanie just met in an accident, taking the kids to school.
Oh.
My heart, God has a way of speaking to me. My heart didn't leap because I knew God had covered it.
Yeah.
That's how God speaks to, I have to tell you, but me, that's how God speaks to me, that I know when everything is all right.
Oh, Lord.
And then he added, everybody is okay, but the car is totaled. I said, Kavi, I'm presently on my knees, just calling each of your name in prayer.
Amen.
So I know, I'm going to tell you all this. I, Blanche Loretta Ward Spence, know God answers prayer.
Oh, yes.
A scratch or anything, the person, she was wrong. She ran into somebody, say they stopped suddenly in front of her. But they weren't hurt. And the children were fine. They came and stayed with me the rest of the day and they were fine. God answers prayer. So that text, you pass through the waters.
Yes.
He'll be with you.
Yeah.
Claim that and believe it, because it's to encourage you. If you don't pray and talk to the Lord, make him your best friend. It works. Call me. I'll tell you. You'll be tired of hearing me talking about it. It works. It
works. Amen.
Thank you again for joining me on Let's Talk this morning. I invite you, invite somebody else to come. There is a woman out there who needs to come to this space for 1 hour. What I always say, pray about it. Don't just go, pray about it and let the Lord lead you. There's somebody sitting at home now watching TV, something, politics and all the stuff going on, and they need this hour in this oasis. Let the Lord lead you to invite somebody to this spot. Go to our YouTube channel, give a thumbs up, give a review. That's where that draws people to experience what you have been experiencing. So thank you again for joining me on Let's Talk, and may the Lord watch between me and thee.
We and thee,
while
when
we are
we are absent one from another.
I love you. God bless you.
Same to you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, ladies.
The rest of the
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Have a blessed rest of the week.